I'm just gonna head out to go do something. But I was in the car. I was going to the car and I saw in the garage a feather. And I was like, what the fuck? So it's a purple feather. So we had I think it's from a craft box that we had a while ago. But a purple feather. So then I was like, what the heck? So then I quickly pulled some cards, and we got the Queen of Wands, the Judgment, the Two of Pentacles. So it's like this passion is being reignited, and you're standing in your truth more than ever. No longer there's been a judgment call on the juggling that you've had to do over the course of maybe a while, and then we got the World. So the end of a cycle is approaching, 55 on the clock, and we've got the Six of Coins. So you're going to be receiving something. Expect the unexpected, but because you've been going through so much and because judgment has been called, there is this like, purple is like spirituality and very, very much connected to the spiritual world. You may be connecting with your angels, your ancestors more and more at this time. But it's interesting because I've also been guided, because I also I've gotten the message lately about people. There are certain people that are coming into because there's the judgment call has been made, and maybe something to do with your stability, your earthly stability on that Two of Pentacles, right? There may have been somebody that had been in your life that made things difficult for you to be able to actually have that financial stability, or the stability that... Okay, I got interrupted by my son, and he was like, if you go to the store, can you get me Pringles? And then what I got from that is, once you pop, you can't stop. So it's like, once the seal has been popped on this can of worms, per se, like maybe there's a lot of things that have been going on in multiple people's lives, and there's karmic balance that is needing to be restored, right? And so at this time, there is karmic balance that is happening, and the tables are being flipped, right? The tables are turning, and the people that have been not really learning the lessons that they've really needed to learn so that they can move forward and like not tangle people into their fucking karma, they haven't learned those lessons. And for that, there has been a judgment call made. And once that lid has, like, they've had it sealed, they've had all their problems, all their stuff, all their karma has been stuffed into this one Pringles container, and once they open the lid, it's all coming out. But I've also another thing that I was getting is, I've been guided to watch Lucifer, and interestingly, I was guided to go to season 3, episode number 5, I think it was, because I started yesterday. I've watched Lucifer many times, and I go through phases where spirit guides me to watch certain things to get something out of it. And this was the one episode that was really standing out, is about Charlotte, and how she, like, basically she was one person before, and she came in, like, I think she died or something like that, and Lucifer's mom came into that body and was acting as whatever for a few months, and then her consciousness left that body, and so it's back to the original Charlotte. And she was saying that she thought that she had, like, the weirdest, she keeps having these dreams thinking that, like, she was stuck in hell while she was gone for that blip of time. And so it's kind of like she also had a moment of, what can I do so that I don't ever have to go back there again? So it's kind of like these people are going to be forced to sit with their thoughts, sit with things that they have done, sit with how they have been towards other people in their lives, and why maybe they're going to be in this kind of hell loop per se, so that they can kind of stop repeating those patterns, stop repeating those cycles. But they have to be in that place where they get to that point where they're like, okay, well, how can I make a change? I don't ever want to go back to that state. I need to make a change. And they make that choice from for themselves consciously, because at this point they're not making that choice. So Spirit's kind of like, okay, there's a interesting, I see alternative, the word alternative. You have to choose something different. You have to choose a different path, because if not, you are going to continue to repeat this karmic cycle. And so, yeah, that's why I think I've been watching, that was why, one of the reasons I was guided to watch Lucifer. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. But that was the message that I was getting. It's interesting, because again, it's not myself alone that is getting the message that that things are changing, things are being reworked, because karmic balance is here. And so again, the people that have thought that they got away with so much stuff, it's all been put into this Pringles container, and Spirit's gonna lift that, and they're gonna have to deal with the mess that they tried to continually contain, maybe for years. But they're gonna have to sit with their stuff. They're gonna have to sit with themselves, just like you've had to sit with yourself and get to know yourself, get to love yourself, so that you can do better. Maybe you're that person that is continually finding a way to do better, to be better, to show up better, because you know the impact that you have on the people around you and the world around you. And so you lead a life that is completely different than potentially other people. And the people that continually harm others without any second thought or any regard to how that is going to have an impact on another human or other being, they're getting a wake-up call, a rude awakening, and they're going to have to sit with it. And then I was also, from the show, I was also guided to the license plate, because in Lucifer's car, I think the license plate is Fallen One. So it's like this, many have fallen, but it's not like, because even in Lucifer, it's not like at the end, I'm sorry if you haven't seen Lucifer, but at the end, it's like, how can we help you? It's not you're condemned to eternal damnation. It's, you have the opportunity, but you have to help yourself too. You have to help yourself. You have to acknowledge what you have done, and where you have played that role, and you have to do better. So yeah, anyways, hope you have a fantastic day, evening, or whatever time you are watching this. Till next time, many blessings. Mwah.